Hey guys, what is going on? I want to give you guys another Monday channel update. Since it kind of went well last week and you guys said you wanted to see it, so I'm excited to kind of continue this up and running, and it also gives me a chance to look at the channel overall and see how things are going. So I think it's a win-win on all situations and sides. Anyways, things going on the channel this week. I think it's been a long-running series, but Dark Souls 2, the finale, actually ends tonight. And you got to remember, I played this game like a long time ago, so to see like the videos kind of scheduled out and make it all this way is pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that playthrough. There is a DLC that just came out, I'd probably say like 2 weeks ago. Definitely going to play that at some point, so that'll pop up the channel. But for those of you guys that have been enjoying the Dark Souls 2 run and playthrough, the finale is tonight. I hope you guys enjoy that. It was a heck of a run. The other thing going on this week with the channel is this weekend, the Survivor series between Don't Starve and Project Zomboid actually ends. So I think it ends around like Sunday, maybe Monday of next week, since we extended it to 10 episodes. And then the winner will be crowned. And I was thinking about this a little bit, and to keep things fair, I'm kind of going back and forth. But let's just say, Don't Starve ends up winning out. And we run, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks or continue the series on for a couple weeks. Then what if it's like a continual like knockout thing where a new game pops up and then Don't Starve kind of has to fight off another series? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Just a crazy idea I had when I was driving into the office this morning. But excited to see how that ships up and shapes out. That's not even the correct saying, but I had to laugh on one of the comments for I think it was on Don't Starve. There was someone that wrote like probably 3 paragraphs explaining how, based on when the videos were released and the timing, that it really wasn't a fair competition or fair Survivor series. And I told that person they should definitely become a lawyer. And they weren't necessarily wrong. But at the end of the day, I think the winner will become clear at the end of this. I'm excited to kind of devote more time into one series over the other, although I'm having a lot of fun playing both. The other thing, if you guys noticed last week, The Wolf Among Us is a new series that started up. It's a lot of fun. I know it's not The Walking Dead, but it's in a similar style, and it's fun to play those kind of games in terms of like the telltale games and making the decisions. And I wasn't sure if I was going to like this or not because The Walking Dead universe with Lee and Clem and Kenny is pretty hard to beat, but it's pretty good. So if you enjoyed The Walking Dead and you haven't had a chance to check out The Wolf Among Us, I'd check it out. It introduces characters that we've never seen before, but you're very familiar with in an odd way. And that's kind of to me, that's the draw of the game, is the fact that you're not really learning a new character set. You kind of are, but you already know the characters just from fables and whatnot, which is kind of cool. The other thing that I'm actually really excited about in terms of games that are coming out is this game called Elite Dangerous. And I'm a big Space Sim fan, and you guys who are also Space Sim fans on the channel who saw the Wing Commander playthrough, I'm a huge fan of Star Citizen, but right now that's kind of like I want to say in like arcade mode, where basically you can duel each other in deathmatch, and they just introduced Capture the Core, which is like their Capture the Flag. But Elite Dangerous is a game it's another Space Sim, but it's more of like, from what I've seen, it's like EVE Online, except you actually get to drive the spaceship and fly the spaceship, and it's not just spreadsheets. So I'm really excited to play that because I don't know if you guys should know at this point, I love consequence-based gaming. So if you want to go take down someone else flying around, blow them up, steal their cargo, you can do that, and I like that. In the same vein, if you leave a certain area of space and you see someone coming after you, there's a like heightened sense of excitement, and that's why I like playing those type of games. So Elite Dangerous, I'm looking forward to playing. I'll probably stream that. I may put a few videos up on the channel, but I went through probably, man, I don't know, 4 hours. I'd say combined 4 hours of research, which now that I think about it, it's pretty insane, about which joystick to buy, joystick and throttle combination, because I don't want to play a Space Sim with my Xbox 360 PC gamepad, or it's USB into the thing. But so I played Wing Commander with that. It's just not the ideal setup, and I actually don't own a joystick. All the joysticks I played with as a kid were the game port ones, when I say joystick, I mean like flight stick, the ones that I played with as a kid. Those are all at my home that I grew up in, but they wouldn't be even relevant for this anyway. So I spent about 4 hours researching what is the best flight stick combination for space sims, and I ended up ordering one and then canceled it on Amazon. I ended up ordering the Sci-Tech like X52 Pro, and then I canceled it before it shipped because I have Prime. And then because I read something that there's this company called CH, and I actually have an original CH joystick at my house. And so this is the one I bought. Let me show you guys. And if you look at it, it's like, dude, that looks like it's from the 90s. And it's because it is. I mean, I'm trying to think. I think this flight design. So I got the Fighter Stick USB, which the USB version wasn't around, 15 years ago. It might have been. I don't think so. But the actual design of this is actually the same one they've been using forever. It's made in the USA. And the reason I want this one was a little more expensive than the other ones. I think I got this for like around $100 just for the joystick. But the reason being is because it's so durable, and it hasn't been redesigned in 15 years because it's really well designed. Everything from the quality, everything I've read, like these sticks don't, they don't break down. And so I'm excited to start using that and start playing Elite Dangerous. I would actually already be playing that right now. However, I don't just want to play this flight sim with just a joystick. I want to play with the throttle as well, and the matching throttle for this joystick, it's a CH, I think, Pro Throttle USB, is sold out everywhere. So on Amazon, they don't have it, which is where I buy all my stuff from because I have Prime. And Newegg doesn't have it. So I had to go to this like one-off. I think I got it from like My Pilot store because that's where I had to get it. So I think that I paid out around like $115 for the throttle. So all in, I'm about $200 in on this just the peripheral setup for Elite Dangerous. And of course, I'm going to use it for Star Citizen, so I figure I'll get some mileage out of it. And then I figure I don't ever have to buy a HOTAS setup again, throttle and flight stick. So I will put a link in the description for those guys that are interested in playing Star Citizen or Elite Dangerous if you want to find out the exact controller or joystick. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link, so if you do decide to get this joystick, I get a small commission on it. It's not a big deal, but why the heck not? I'll put the link down there anyways. But that's what I'm going to be using, so I'm going to be really excited to play some Elite Dangerous, and I'm holding off. Even though I have the joystick, I'm not playing it until I get the throttle. And just, you can't go half gangster on it. It's hard to just sit here and look at this sealed joystick and not want to play the game, but I'm holding out. So outside of that, what else has been going on? This Wednesday this week, I'm going to be streaming at 4 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Dan Gheesling. And, the stream schedule, since everything happened, is completely out of whack. And it's going to be a lot different from here on out. But I will be streaming this Wednesday for sure at 4 p.m. I may stream around 4 today on Monday. I don't know yet. If I do, it'll be a short stream, and I don't want to commit to that. But if you are around, you may want to check out the channel or on Twitter to see if I actually do that. But for sure, this Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, be sure to check that out. I'm not sure we're going to play yet. I'd love to. If the throttle's in, we'll be playing some Elite Dangerous. But if not, I'm sure we'll have something equally as fun. Also, in place of Dark Souls, I forgot to talk about this really. In place of Dark Souls 2, because my goal for the channel is to have a video hit morning, afternoon, and then early evening. So I think that right now the schedule is 9, 12, and 6. So 9 in the morning, 12 p.m. in the afternoon, and 6 p.m. at night. I think at starting tomorrow, you're going to see a familiar series pop back up. Maybe not so familiar for some of you, but something that one of my favorite games, probably of all time. I think I'm going to start posting those in place of Dark Souls 2 for a little while. But eventually, I think because I'm going to be at PAX Prime in Seattle, which is in a few weeks. During then, I'm going to have a new playthrough, but we don't need to talk about that just yet. The other thing, if you guys, I tried out new last week, or semi-new, is I did a first impression video of Rex Rocket, which is a game I really was excited about seeing at PAX East a few months ago in Boston. And so I'm going to maybe toy with once a week or every other week doing a first impression of a new indie game, just because those are the type of games I enjoy, and I think it provides some additional value to you guys who are looking to play new games that games you may not consider, because you may only like AAA games. But anyways, I'm gonna probably start doing that. I'd be interested to hear if you guys are interested in seeing more first impression videos. Um, yeah, and then in terms of a channel growth update, things are going well. Wow, look a little haggard here. That's all right though. Um, but in terms of channel growth, I don't really have a reason for it, but things have been going well. In terms of subscribers, I think the channel's been growing a lot, and and relative to the channel, and that's cool. So that's obviously a tribute to you guys liking, commenting, and actually sharing the video with your friends' videos. I appreciate that. So that's going well. And then just like kind of a personal thing, yesterday was Sunday, probably the first time in forever that I've actually taken a day off just to spend with the wife and kids. For the kids, even though I don't have a kid. We spent some time with Frank, but just spent the whole day. I guess that's not true. I got up early. Most of the day, I got up early and did some video recordings, but really from like 10 a.m. on, I did nothing but relax, and it was good. And so I think that translates into coming back Monday, more refreshed and ready to go. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the content this week. As always, if you guys have any suggestions or things that you really liked over the past week or like to see more of, let me know in the comments below. And because I read all of them, and I appreciate your feedback, and it's cool to see that the channel is growing, little by little, and we're having fun in the process. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy the videos this week, and I will see you maybe Wednesday. Oh, definitely Wednesday, but if not, I'll see you 3 times a week, 3 times per day per week later.